Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, karibu kiti, utapewa nini? Ayayaya. Welcome. Today I'm going to talk about 8 things that I wish I knew before I started crochet. So the first thing is, you will get better with practice.
Practice and practice and practice. Practice makes what? Perfect. Absolutely not. Dismantle that belief system. Practice makes improvement. You can always better your best.
You know, and it's just something I never got someone to tell me that, because I remember my first project was a beanie, and bro, it looked so hideous. I just wish I had photos, and I felt so bad because the tutorial I was following, I followed it to the T, but I just still got crooked ends, and it's fine. You have to toughen up, you know, just go through that phase where you have unfulfilling projects, because as you continue, don't give up on your first failed project, because as you continue, you start making straighter edges, you start loving what you're doing, you know, and you get better. It's just continue practicing. Do that crooked beanie, do it again, color change. It's going to be okay. It's not the end of the world. You're going to get better with practice. I'm telling you, by the time you're on your 4th, 5th, even others, your second project, you're gonna be okay. You know, you're gonna just be cruising. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, don't worry. It's just part of the process. With anything you're doing, it just gets better with time. The second one is, crochet takes time. I'm telling you, I've done projects for months on end, and it's fine. You'll sit for hours, and especially if you're doing big projects like sweaters, and so you will sit down for such a long time. Like for me, when I was doing this crochet sweater, bro, I was doing granny squares for like hours. Take breaks, and enjoy the process. Put on your favorite show, your favorite music, jam, you know, just sit through it, because crochet really is, it's like a labor of love, you know. It's actually a labor of love, because you're either doing it for yourself or for somebody else. It doesn't matter. It takes so much time, but it's worth it, you know. You might think, oh, e project sintaifanya tuna like just a day or so. Bro, it's like it's been a week and you're still at it. Uko like, guy, am I slow? Is something wrong with me? Am I just a slow crocheter, or what's the matter? It's not you. It's just how it is sometimes. And I feel like I've seen people really doing it so fast, but it still takes time, you know. You're gonna sit down for a minute, so it's gonna be fine. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just how it is. Crochet is such an expensive hobby. In the long run, you start feeling the financial, you know, ka-ching-ching. It's really because, okay, don't get me wrong, when you're starting, just use the affordable yarn, kitu enye haita kucost that much. But you start realizing, because when you start doing it, you start going into, you know, fancier yarn, you know, so it becomes very expensive, especially if you're doing like a big ass project and it takes like 5 balls of yarn, 10 balls of yarn, 12. You'll be like, yo,
what have I done with my money? My whole money is finished.
And let me tell you, once you get into crochet kabisa, you're gonna be like, when somebody gifts you yarn, ama tells you, take this money, energy, buy yarn, you'll be so happy, utafraya, because yeah, it's gonna be quite expensive. I started doing crochet during the pandemic. That was 2020. At that time, yarn used to be like 50 bob. The medium weight yarn, the small yarn, sign is 70, bro, like 20 bob.
The economy.
But when you're starting, you don't need a lot of yarns, because you're doing maybe a scarf, a beanie, or just a pouch, so you don't need a lot of yarn. But once you get into it and you start doing sweaters, you know, skirts, dresses, it's gonna be a lot going into the buying of yarn. The fourth one is you're going to have failed projects, and it's fine.
Like, it's not that serious. Trust me, I know that.
Bro, I used to beat myself up so much when I had a failed project. Sometimes you just do a project and it fails, but when you try it again, haya, it's okay, you know, umeweza. But sometimes it will just flop and it's fine. You can always repurpose that yarn or just try again and again until you get it right. You know, don't beat yourself up. It's fine.
Take it easy, dog.
It's part of the art, you know? Yeah. Actually, let me hold your hand when I tell you this. Wear that crochet project. Imagine kama umejitengenezea a sweater, umejitengenezea scarf, umejitengenezea a top, wear it because it's pretty. Stop doubting yourself. It's fine. Like hujazoea kuvaa nguo umetengeneza. Imagine it's fine. Wear it. Nobody is looking at you weird because of it. They actually may be like, oh, she made it herself, you know. Wear your crochet project. Wear you. I'm talking to you. Wear your crochet project. It's beautiful. And if it's not, the next time you're gonna make it, it's gonna be perfect. But now, wear it and, you know, feel yourself because you made that. Another thing is, imagine your crochet journey doesn't have to look like any other person's crochet journey. There are people who learn so fast. Bro, what do you mean you did a sweater, a very cute sweater for your second ever crochet project? Like, show me your ways. What you got going on?
What you got going on?
The amount of people who will ask you to teach them and also like make for them things.
Okay.
And this can be positive or negative. For me, I feel like I've taught a couple of people how to crochet. For example, my little sister, I taught her.
Clock it! Clock it!
And it's so fulfilling when she makes a project and it's so that the feeling is so good. But then there's also the flip side where you can teach somebody and you start becoming frustrated because they are not taking it seriously, or they just give up, you know, and you feel like you're a failed teacher. But yeah, it goes both ways. And also you'll find people who will ask you to make them things for free. Yeah.
That one we are not going to tolerate at all. At all. At all. I've said.
And sometimes, you can make crochet projects for gifts for people, but sometimes it's so you need to be kind to yourself and maybe decline sometimes. You just don't have to do every other project you're told to do. Just be kind to yourself and maybe decline, you know. And you're not a bad person for doing that. You do not have to monetize your hobby.
Stop. What do you mean by that?
You can just do it as a hobby. Don't monetize. You don't have to. I feel like I will talk about the business side of crochet on a separate video. It needs a separate video because that's a whole other thing. It's a whole other territory for sure. I feel like if you're business oriented,
I do business. I deal on deals. If you have a good deal, you get it to me. If I like it, I buy your deal.
you're gonna be inclined to start a business out of crochet, but imagine you don't have to. It's not mandatory for sure. You can just do it as a hobby, like I've said, and enjoy it. You know, I ventured into crochet as a business at the time I was in uni. And it was good business. Stressful, but it was good business. But I feel like you can always not do that. But I'm not gonna lie, doing crochet as a business will introduce you to so many crochet projects. Like for me, I would take like inspos from my clients and make them. And you see, with that, you start venturing into different types of crochet items, you know, because now you're getting an outside person telling you, make for me this, so you have to replicate it, research on it, and make it. So it really broadens your horizon in terms of the crochet projects you can do. But also I feel like sometimes it's very crazy. Like I said, I can do a separate video for that, because crochet business sometimes is crazy, because the problem is people are not willing to pay the equivalent for your art, you know. It's like they want the art but for a cheaper price, you know. And sometimes it's very frustrating, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a really nice process, especially when you're done with the project and the client wears it and you're like, oh, I did that. I've really been talking for a hot minute. I'm tired. I feel like I even lost track of the point numbers that I was saying, but I'll insert the numbers once I edit this video. Those are some of the few things that I wish I knew. I mean, I have others, but I feel like those ones are the ones I feel like you should know. But when it's all said and done, we can all agree that crochet is such a fulfilling hobby. I mean, crochet, knitting, every other hobby is fulfilling. And you know, in one way or another, I found myself doing crochet and I love it. I love it so much. And I hope you too end up loving it if you're starting out, ama if you're in this continuing journey. Yeah, let's all love crochet. All love goes to crochet. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you in my next one.